All right, if you're joining us on YouTube in the future, this is match 1 of the Ipnu Rivulet Diaries, where we'll be milling our opponent out of the game slowly and subtly with this Crucible of Worlds and that desert. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be painful. Remember, when you play against this deck, you're allowed to concede the game at any point. I mean, I got an Ensnaring Bridge in my opener, right? I'm gonna keep it. Tell the opponent. Alright, gonna stop on their upkeep and pick up a card here, I think. Or not. Yeah, maybe I'm not actually. Maybe I'm just supposed to, like, actually just leave this in play for now in case I hit a Mox Opal. This is like an inverse buckle up. Can I get some caution and some yield sides? Actual, factual, rampant growth. Hey, Prosper Pong, can we donate for you to play Lantern at an open dressed as a Lantern? No, there's not enough money in the world to make me go to an open dress to play Lantern. There's just not. We tried that. It just wasn't. Well, I mean, I think I want to play the Spyglass this turn after Rampant Growth. I think I want to just find out what's going on. Yeah, maybe opponent really liked their Modern Cube deck, so they ported it to Modern. Oh, they're doing this. We know what this is. I don't know why they're playing Rampant Growth, but we know what deck this is now, so we get to name Parodius Staff here. We've played this one before, chat. We know what's up. Done. Served our time. It's a meme off. Yeah, it depends if they have Emrakul. How do we beat Terastodon post-board? That card just has to rail us, right? Opponents concede APM is so low. What the fuck is this? Discard an artifact, search your library for an artifact, convert it back, cost 1 or less, put it in. That's so weird. The deck has Torpor Orb. Of course it does. Of course it has Torpor Orb. Why wouldn't the deck have Torpor Orb in it? It's just good deck building. You know it's a good meme when you have to pause to read your own cards, right? Alright, so they probably shuffled this. Probably shuffled the staff back in that they can't use. Boom, 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 boom. We can fetch Needle for Nissa. You're not wrong. Definitely in the market to fetch Needle for Nissa. Grab Pithing Needle here. Friendly leagues have a flatter prize structure. I've not played a land already, so I'm going to pass here. Much better is a chair than standing was. I like a little bit of both. If my legs aren't tired, I actually prefer standing. It's just like standing. I've been streaming for 6 hours now, so like standing for the entirety of 6 hours just isn't very feasible. Maybe I should have gotten Grafdigger's Cage last turn. They have Iona in their main deck. Okay. So they're gonna name blue here, obviously, right? Mana Leaks and Aesthetis. What is that? Creatures you control have hexproof. Regenerate target creature. Weird. So I'm kind of sad I didn't get Cage last turn now. Wait, they chose white? They think we have a splash color? Go get Grafdigger's Cage here. I don't know what we're getting with this, but there's probably something in our deck. Am I just getting Academy runes? I think I'm just getting Academy runes, right? The enchantment only gets artifacts that cost 1 or less. Well, I don't need Chalice of the Void on 4 because I have Grafdigger's Cage. Matt, you'll love this deck. You need to stick around. Nice, Trey. Congrats. So we've got Proteus Staff covered in 2 different directions here. We have Cage. How do we actually win? That's a messy detail that we'll figure out later. No, Nissa's Pithing Needle, chat. Nissa's Pithing Needle. We don't have to worry about Nissa. Ain't nobody got time for Nissa. There's some layer of hell that is exactly this game. Because Ipnu's not a win condition until we have Crucible of Worlds. I don't think it's bad Lantern control. It's different from Lantern control. Yes, the win condition in this deck is Ipnu plus Crucible. Hey, Namachill. Thanks for the 27-month resubscription, bud. Thanks for re-upping at the tier 3 level. I do appreciate that. This is getting... Oh, this was a mistake. I need to go get... I shouldn't have played the Tech Edge. No, it's the actual win condition. The actual win condition is Ipnu Rivulet, Crucible of Worlds. That is, in fact, the actual win condition. Okay, so now we get to tutor for Inventors Fair. And then Inventors Fair goes and gets Crucible. We can just kill all their lands, right? Goes and gets, where's my Crucible at? Crucible of Worlds. No, chat, we have an academy runes. Yeah, we're just gonna ghost quarter them into submission. We're gonna go late tonight, Furious Squirrel. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. I can actually put my expedition map back on top of my deck with Academy runes, then go get Ipnu. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, Grafdigger's Cage is coming back to my hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that's an Emrakul that also can't attack. All right, so I should go get an extra... I should go get a backup Ensnaring Bridge, right? Is what needs to happen. I want to get an extra Ensnaring Bridge just in case. Just in case things go sideways here. We can actually just demonic tutor for whatever we want every single turn. Our sideboard plan does have a Padim. Fucking, oh god. What is this deck? What even is this deck? What is going on? Why is this a thing? What is it? This costs 8 mana. If a player would draw a card, that player skips that draw instead. At the beginning of each player's end step, he or she sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. What the fuck is even going on? Alright, so this card is great here, obviously, right? That one's coming in. This is not a Witchbane Orb matchup. This is not an Engineered Explosives matchup. It probably isn't a Chalice of the Void matchup either, right? Is this a Chalice of the Void matchup? Probably not. Like, our 1-mana spells are pretty good here, right? They just have infinite things we want to Phyrexian Revoker. Oh, they have counter spells, I guess, so Defense Grid is probably fine. Tormod's Crypt doesn't do anything. Welding Jar seems okay. They're probably bringing in ways to destroy our stuff. Matt, there's too much going on. I don't have time. Should we board it Aether Grid? Yeah, Torpor Orb's good. I think they're going to have Terrastodon post board. Opponents should have Terrastodon post board. Why do we need to win? Don't we need to just not lose? Why are people so obsessed with winning? Why are people so obsessed with winning? Don't board in. I feel like I shouldn't board in win conditions. I feel like I just want to not lose. Why do I don't think I want Engineered Explosives. I think that sounds loose. Aether Grid might be okay because of their tokens. Time to dress like a piece of shit and gosh. I'm gonna submit. Let's do it. You get to play so much more Magic when you choose not to win, right? Right? I actually think Sorcerous Spyglass is pretty good in this matchup, so I'm gonna keep this. They're not Mox Opals in this deck? Oh yeah, there are. It's like, they're just not, they're regular art Mox Opals. Hey, Alcohol 14. Thanks for re-upping that Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thanks for sending your Amazon Fun money this way again this month. What happens when they surgical or Rivulet? I don't actually know. It's been going around Magic Online for a little bit now. I don't understand why you would play the Green-White Company deck. I don't understand why you'd play a creature, a value creature deck in Modern without putting a combo in it, is basically what it comes down to. Alright, so I'm just going to name Staff with this, right? There's a mana leak on top of their deck too. I'm surprised they didn't mana leak this, honestly. Yeah, I'm just going to name Proteus Staff here. Just like cuts half their things off. Go. You made me doubt myself. I was like, oh no, did I mess up the Stream Decker? Yes, that's a good way to put it. It doesn't have nearly enough to justify its lack of the quick clock. I agree completely with that assessment. Hey, take a 10-minute timeout for telling me I'm wrong without telling me why I'm wrong. What am I doing here? I think I'm just transmuting this to Tolaria West. I don't actually know what we're getting, but there's probably something that I want. It's probably just a Mox Opal, honestly, right? Just like play more lands out faster. I think so. So I think I want to set up so I can like end step Whir and have them leak it and then like untap and defense grid. Yeah, that's fine. I'm aware that I can cast my instance as sorceries. Sweet. So now I can, because I got the Mox Opal last turn, I can cast this defense grid through a mana leak, which is great for us. Which is quite fantastic for us. Ghost Quarter's a great draw as well. So you have to go ahead and shoot them off of this Utopia Sprawl. The opponent's playing blue-green Polymorph, JW. They're just burning this mana leak because they're probably not going to be able to hold it up anyways. Makes sense. Alright, so they have mana leak up here because they have 5 mana total. I guess I can Ghost Quarter them off of that though, right? Yeah, Ghost Quartering them here puts them down to 4 mana. And then I think I'm going to... All right, so we're gonna change zones here, or change phases. Oh, they still have 5 with this Eldrazi spawn, right? That's annoying. Yeah, they still have it. All right, so I'm gonna play this Artificer's Intuition then. Yep, yeah, I got there just in time. This can go get something as well still. What's this Expedition map going to get? I'm not actually sure. Maybe we should have brought in Ghirapur Aether Grid. It's like mow their stuff down. This deck isn't Lantern. I'm just gonna start giving people 10-minute timeouts when they say, I thought you hated Lantern. Just get out of here. I do dislike Lantern control. This deck is not Lantern control. Okay, that's an Emrakul. Okay, so I just put a bridge into play here. Do they not? They really don't have... Huh. Maybe they don't have it. We drew a Welding Jar too. That's great. So let's go ahead and cast this for 3. It's a good line. I like that line. I'm gonna go get an Ensnaring Bridge here. This is my bridge. My bridge is reasonable. I'm gonna pass the turn here. We just need to like have them not have a bounce spell. The tutors for tutors inside tutors in this deck, like this deck has like tutor packages inside tutor packages inside tutor packages, and it's gonna take me a lot of matches with this deck to like wrap my head around quickly, like which cards readily turn into which other cards in this deck. It's kinda crazy, like, because like this goes and gets this, and now Artifact Intuition turns this land into something else. Honestly, maybe I was just supposed to get Academy runes there. This is a very clear EDH deck. Maybe Grafdigger's Cage and lock their stuff out that way, I think. Pandeem, that's sweet. Let's start on that one, I guess. Oh, Pandeem makes all my stuff hexproof too. All right. Well, now we're cooking with gas. This is... Can we lose anymore? At some point, we're going to start winning the game, chat. At some point, we're going to start winning the game. This is like a sweet prison deck without the misery that is managing the top cards of people decks. Will this deck make the pull for the next meme deck? I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. The 8 mana Possessed Portal. Yeah, you could work for it. God, we get to draw extra cards. That's so good. All right, so I'm going to activate this to discard this. And then this is going to go get Expedition Map, and then Expedition Map is gonna go get Academy runes, and then Academy runes can put the Expedition Map back on top of my deck, so that way next turn I can go get the tutor land. Feels so... This is basically an EDH deck. Inventors Fair, yep. How does this deck win? My Engineer Explosives are in the sideboard right now. Oh, Black White Smallpox already played. Let me update the stream title. So Padim is our commander. Yes. Yes, that is exactly. Oh no! They polymorphed Padim! Oh no! I really liked Padim. He was a good dude. Padim was doing God's work. Alright, let's go get Expedition Map. Check this. Why didn't you put it in the command zone? Yes, we have Crucible plus Rivulet to win the game at some point. Alright, there's my Inventors Fair. So the Inventors Fair is gonna go get the Inventors Fair is going to go get Crucible of Worlds, and then Crucible of Worlds, somewhere down the line, is going to do other stuff. We can just let them draw the Emrakul, because remember, we won't deck because we have Academy runes, so we could just, like, never deck, is what it comes down to. So if they, on the off chance they have another Emrakul in their deck, we can still mill them out on the power of Academy runes. Oh, I forgot I wanted to play a land for my discard pile. Am I getting counterspelled? We might be getting counter. Are we gonna get like double mana leaked here? Are they gonna double mana leak us through? We're getting double mana leak through defense grid. Yeah, you got me. Go. EDH is crazy, right? This is something. This is the game as Richard Garfield intended it to be played, right? Put Crucible on top of my deck. Draw Crucible. Put this Inventors Fair into play. We're 10 minutes away from winning, right? I do need to go get another bridge. I do need to go get another bridge. So this Inventors Fair is going to go get another bridge. So that way they can't repeal and kill us. Yep. Oh, wait. I forgot that I can do this, right? And discard this. And then this can get Expedition Map. And then Expedition Map can get Rivulet. And that's going to let us win the game. I'm going to go get a backup Ensnaring Bridge in the meantime. In between time, backup Ensnaring Bridge. Expedition Map. Replay Inventors Fair. What is my record? Is this a deck I'd bring to a Grand Prix? I don't know if I hate myself or others enough to play this deck at a Grand Prix. I don't know if I hate myself or others enough to consider playing this deck at a Grand Prix. I feel like you're pretty obligated to either hate yourself or other people to play this deck at a tournament. Alright, people keep asking how do we win the game. I'm going to show you our win condition now, chat. Are you ready for the win condition? This is the win condition. Expedition Map's going to search our deck here now. We're going to get Ipnu Rivulet. There's your win condition. Ipnu Rivulet plus Crucible of Worlds. Go. Win condition engage. This is our first match with the deck. We are 1-0. We are up a game in this match. This is a sorcery? No, it's not. Don't. I thought there was an instant. Hey, Blink with the Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much for subscribing in spite the misery. Your move, Yugi boy. Me and my Rivulet are gonna punch the clock and go to work here. Tanker IV, thank you very much for the Twitch. I need a lot of support in this time of great pain, and I appreciate everybody propping me up here. Appreciate everyone. We're gonna be. I was thinking about playing another league after this one, but this league's probably gonna last another 4 hours, right? Wait, how much longer we think this league's gonna be? I don't think they had 2 Emrakuls in the first game. Best 4 hours of my life, right? I actually don't. I boarded the Tormod's Crypt out. And chat talked me out of boarding in the Ghirapur Aether Grids because chat fucking hates me. I'm just about to mill them. It doesn't actually matter. Ask me why my sequencing is the way it is. A league and a half. Our win condition is right here, chat. There's only 20 cards left in their deck. Why are people so worried about our win condition? The win condition is right here. I'm gonna put my win condition back onto the battlefield here. Ipnu Rivulet. Say it with me. Ipnu. Revoker is a clock. What am I naming with this Revoker? It's probably just Proteus Staff, right? Name Ipnu Rivulet. This card can't name lands, chat. This card can't name lands. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I can Ghost Quarter myself and then replay it with my Crucible of Worlds. Hey, Tex Colorado with a 12-month resub. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Welcome back, a full year. I'm sorry that you are witnessing this on your 1-year anniversary, but you know, this is what Justin has paid us to do. Yeah, we're gonna go for a while tonight, Rulk. I feel like I was sad. I was away all weekend. We didn't get to stream over the weekend, really. So we're doing an extra long one today. Bottled Cloister? Bottled Cloister? Anyone remember Nephalia Drownyard? This deck needs a Nephalia Drownyard, doesn't it? That sounds way better than this Rivulet. Can we just play Nephalia? Why is... The win condition is right here, people. This is how we win the game. Ipnu Rivulet. That is how you win the game. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. Yeah, I guess that is a big deal. Oh, nobody's gonna concede this league, are they? They're all gonna make me actually kill them. They're all going to make Miss actually kill them, aren't they? I don't know what I'm gonna do if there's a second... Emrakul in their deck. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it might involve screaming. I think I'm just passing the turn here, right? Yeah, there should be a Ghirapur Ether Grid in my deck. I don't know. I let chat talk me out of boarding that in. That was a mistake. I am up on clock. You're not wrong. No, if I let them draw out, they can discard an Emrakul to hand size. So, I'm just going to keep milling them and hope they don't have another Emrakul. They commented that they were hoping to draw Relic of Progenitus, but I'm not quite sure what that accomplishes. Are we like Nature's claiming? Ensnaring Bridge, stop it. The old double Nature's Claim through double Defense Grid. You got me. Oh god. Oh, I'm smiling because we won the match, but I'm crying because there's 4 more of these. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I'm here because I've been paid to be here. Why the rest of you are still here after watching that match of Magic, I feel like you need to look deep within yourselves and question why you are still watching. Since you are here, if you want to help me do more, you don't want to help me do more of this, but if you want to help me stream Magic, you can do, the best way to do that is by subscribing on Twitch. You can also support my stuff by supporting the sponsors. MTGO Traders buys and sells Magic Online cards. Cool Stuff Inc. buys and sells physical TCG singles. Inked Gaming, oh god, my brain is just so fried. They sell cool custom stuff. We're going to dive into another match here. I am going to be completely charred by the end of this league. Let's dive back in. Anaronix is good people, and he's part of the reason this stream is here. So thank you, folks. We're gonna continue. I'm not gonna say we're gonna continue winning, but we're gonna continue not losing. That's the goal. That's the real God's honest goal of this deck, right? It's don't lose. The goal of the deck is to not lose. Sure. Why not? This is a friendly league. There's no way I was spending 12 tickets to play this cold. Tron? Can we beat Tron? Feel like the answer has to be no, right? I guess we have Pithing Needles? Go. Oh, it's bad Tron. We're probably fine against bad Tron. Probably fine against bad Tron. Hey, Nautilus, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. There's a lot of great streamers out there, so thanks for putting your Prime towards my channel this month. I'm gonna prefix casting this with, I know there's a Chalice on one. I'm casting this because I want my hand empty, chat. I'm casting this because I want my hand empty. So I'm aware that this is about to get countered. Name this deck the 7th level of hell. Do I just get Crucible here? Do I get Crucible and start Crucibling them? I think I just want to start Crucibling them, right? I'm gonna start crucibling them. No lands time. Welcome to Legacy, right? Welding Jar doesn't tap to activate it, so this is still, it's actually irrelevant. Nice. Alright, well, who's ready for the slow grind here? Backup bridge. They should only have like one more basic waste in their deck. Modded really needs a Tabernacle reprint. Yeah, Wasteland! Oh god, chat. The fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, get ya. Oh. I don't even know what this card's getting right now. I don't even know what this card's getting. Let's go get for 4 here. The Bottled Cloister? I think it's Bottled Cloister. Yeah, let's get Bottled Cloister. Yeah, let's wasteland you off of that one. Go. All right, this is kind of great, right? This is like quite excellent. I'm just excited our opponent's still playing Magic for some reason. I am excited that our opponent's still playing Magic for some reason. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but for some reason they are still playing Magic the Gathering. I don't have any 2-mana cards, right? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna blow up this Mind Stone here. Hey! Detreon! Thanks for the... Thanks for joining, Cal, for gifting the sub. I appreciate that. I can't cast a Pithing Needle. I have a Chalice on, whatever. Go. Is there an inverse of Buckle Up? Where's our Ipnu River, chat? Where's our Ipnu River? Oh. I asked my opponent if we're having fun yet. GQ my Citadel. Yeah, it's a good idea. At what point will this count as abuse? No, we have Tolaria West in our deck too, so we're pretty likely to find our win condition at some point here. Hey, look, Tezzeret. Look at that. I found a thing, chat. Found a winner. Tezzeret is a winner. Untap up to 2 target artifacts. Yeah, make mana. Untap you. Untap you. I don't even know why I did that. Let's play backup Chalice for one. Let's play this out for 0. When does this thing alt? Oh, at 5. Good, good. Chalio. Chip, chip. Here we go, mate. Oh, what's the best way to support me? Just doing what you do. Hang out and watch the videos. Share, tell your friends to come watch the videos, you know? Is this lethal? What do you mean deal with bridge? I have 9 cards in my hand. What do you mean deal with what's the deal with bridge? Why do I need a deal with bridge? I don't understand. This was so fucking wrong in so many ways. Oh god. Alright, Tormod's Crypt out. I think this is a Rosho 321. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate it. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what we do here. Yeah, Witchbane Orb can go. I'm cutting the Crypt and the Welding Jars, right? Because they don't actually destroy anything. Is this a Possessed Portal deck? I think I actually want some of the Chalices because they... What's the word I'm searching for? They cut off Relic, and Relic's pretty good against us. Torpor Orb, I think that's too narrow. Do I miss Paper Magic? I just played Paper Magic this past weekend. Oh, I do have Needles and Spyglasses for relics. I guess. What other cards do I want on my sideboard? I'm just gonna bring an extra win condition, I think. I'm gonna bring in this extra Tez. I don't really have any other cards I want over these Chalices. MTGO is far more convenient. Shuffling paper cards sucks. Having to worry about cheaters sucks. Like, digital is infinitely more convenient than paper. Seems pretty good. Seems fine. I didn't drop early. I dropped as soon as I was dead for top 8. As soon as I was no longer eligible for day 2, I conceded. All right. Need Relic of Progenitus with this one. I mean, as soon as you're dead for prizes, it's not early to drop the tournament. No, you are misremembering. Huh. Alright, let's crack this. I think we're just getting blue sources here, so that way when we draw the Whir, we can cast it. Is there any way this deck ever beats a Stony Silence? I have no idea. I have no idea how this deck beats anything. Alright, we're gonna stand up for a little while because I'm gonna fall asleep playing this deck otherwise. Oh, jeez. Enjoy the ride, Twitch chat. Field of Ruin. That sounds great. To play this Artificer's Intuition. I'm actually going to cast this and turn off their Mind Stone here. Like, they're missing on land drops, so killing their Mind Stone sounds appealing. Possessed Portal kills... Oh, jeez. That's just like the worst sort of everything. Alright, what are we getting with this? I don't actually know what we're getting here. So map, I think I'm just getting turned, no, nope, wait, that's a 0. I'm dumb. I turned a 0 into a 0. There's a Chalice on 0. I'm gonna get Inventors Fair here. This is probably just naming car. Really? All right, we're gonna name Endbringer here. Nope, that doesn't make mana. Get out of here. Phyrexian Revoker. Get got. That's the Crucible I was going to get with Inventors Fair anyways. So, I guess I'll start doing this. And now this Field of Ruin is Wasteland, right? It's like Wasteland Plus. So if they miss on a land this turn, they can't even put the Smasher into play, which is great for us. Alright, they hit the land, so that's good for them. So they get to Smasher us. But I'm going to get to use the Inventors Fair here in a second, right? All right, so I'm gonna do this, take them off a total, take them off a land. This gets me an island out of my deck. And then I get to play the Inventors Fair, and then this is gonna go get Ensnaring Bridge. Our opponent has decided they value their time and they don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, wow. This deck is... I'm not a big fan of any Devoted Druid decks in Modern right now. Maybe that'll change when we get some new tools, when we get that new Angel tool, but as of right now, I'm not a huge fan of how any of those decks in Modern are currently constructed. I think this is a keep. I'm going to bottom a Tolaria West here. 2-0, 4-0, just like everyone expected, right? Best deck in the format. This deck is a hoot. It's something. Speaking of hoots, what's our memory count at? A little over 2 gigs. We'll restart Magic Online after this match. We are for real 2-0-4-0. Oh. Well, Affinity probably can't beat Ensnaring Bridge, right? Just game 1, they should be cold to this card. They could have a Spell Pierce here, I guess. Nice deck, opponent. That's pretty sweet. Got a sweet magic deck you got there. How's that one working out for you, huh? That's strange. It's not working out for you too good, is it? Weird opponent. That's so strange. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Witchbane Orb out. We're gonna get Hurkyl's recalled, right? It's basically what's about to happen to us here. It's pretty clear how we win. Oh, jeez. I need one more card on my sideboard to come back in. What do we want? Who says we can't win fast, right? Grids are probably fine. Yeah, grids are probably fine, right? Witchbane Orb stops Hurkyl's recall. Yes, it does. It certainly does. Thank you, chat. You're just trying not to die. You're asking yourself at every point, how does my opponent kill me, and how do I prevent them from killing me? Alrighty. I don't think I want Chalice on 2. Chalice on 2 seems narrow and bad. I think I'm happy with all these cards I have in front of me right now. Maybe these defense grids aren't good enough. Honestly, maybe the Sorcerous Spyglasses aren't good enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna trim those. I don't think I really care about their Aether Vials and shit. I'll leave in 1 Pithing Needle. Let's do this. Trimming some of my 2-drops makes sense too, because I'm most likely playing Engineered Explosives out on 2. I think it seems dope. Do the kids still say dope? Is that a thing? Am I hip to the lingo if I say dope? No, we don't say dope. You're such a jive turkey. Jive turkey! Turkey, turkey, yeah! Turkey, turkey, burkey, turkey, burkey, turkey, dee 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 dee. Pretty fly, chat. I'm pretty fly. I usually tell anyone 25 and younger to stop talking to me. Oh, interonics. I did leave Witchbane Orb in. Weird they didn't attack with the Mutavault. I guess they just... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I want to get the bridge down before they draw blue mana here. Probably play Defense Grid next turn unless we draw red for the Escape Ghirapur Aether Grid. I have no idea on meaningless calculations on things like that offhand. I think the last time I took one of those types of tests was something for a corporate job that I had 5 years ago. We're going to hit for 7 here. We're dying pretty quickly. We could be dead as early as next turn. We really want to draw some 0 mana things. That is not a 0 mana thing. Even an untapped land would have been good there, because it would have let us get down to 3 cards in our hand. Well, another Lord means the Mutavault can't attack, right? So that's good for us. Next turn, I can Whir for a Mox, and then Mox, play the Ghirapur Aether Grid. Ideally, we want to try and get down to like 2 cards in hand, but that's going to be a pretty tall order, I think. So we're taking 10 here. Oh, they can Violent a Lord after, and then do you make it 12? Oh, I can Whir for Cloister? Really? That is true. I can, in fact, Whir for Bottled Cloister. Good shit. This deck's offensive. Is this deck good? Chat, I'm having a crisis of faith. Is this deck good? I think this deck might be good, which is both terrifying and vomit-inducing. I'm so conflicted. I don't know how to feel. Somebody tell me how to feel. Somebody tell me what I'm supposed to be feeling. Please. Please, somebody tell me. Ensnaring Bridge is a messed up Magic the Gathering card. Aren't terrifying and vomit-inducing synonyms. And like, Witchbane Orb blocks Hurkyl's Recall. So this should be the game, right? Basically, this is the game. Slowly ticking our way back up to 20 health here. I have Spellskite in play, chat. I have Spellskite in play. They need double Echoing Truth, right? All right. Just yep. All right. 6-0. 6-0, 3-0. Where's my vomit emoji? The only way I can correctly assess what's going on with this is with vomit emojis. Dum, 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 dum. Why does this have to be the deck we're winning? To be fair, we're still on track and we could just 3-2 with this. We could... Oh, I need to restart Magic Online. I should have been doing that instead of tweeting. Thank you. Quick Magic Online restart. Using over 2 gigs of RAM. Let's log out and log back in here. Jeff, your memory leak. Great. This deck smells like fear. Oh, fear, self-loathing, and hatred. Sponsor plug. I'm not gonna lie. When I get into... This is like hour 7 of streaming. This is longer than I normally stream on these days. I'm kind of out of it and off the sponsor plugs for the rest of the night. It's hard to be chipper and on it into hour 7 here. Must be a real... I mean, why else would they be wearing a Bluetooth earbud, really? Why else would they be wearing a Bluetooth earbud, really? This isn't a control deck, it's a prison deck. This is, in fact, a prison deck. If we knock out these next 2 matches pretty quickly, I think I'm going to play one more league tonight. I promised Anoronic, since he was here, I would knock out his Tree Folk deck. So, if Anoronic survives this league, I'm going to play his Tree Folk deck before we close the night out. This stream isn't sponsored by hatred, but it might as well be. I guess I should have played the baubles out. Oh, good. Please dumpster me, burn deck. Please dumpster me, burn deck. Please dumpster me, burn deck. Oh, God bless. God bless the sphere of reasoning. God bless us, everyone. I'm so excited, chat. I'm so excited to die to this burn deck right now. I've never been more excited to die to a burn deck in my entire modern career as this very moment. Everybody watching this moment that's going on. So I'm not cracking these because we really want to get Witchbane Orb, right? I'm going to Ensnaring Bridge next turn and get Witchbane Orb the turn after that. Yeah, we keep the baubles uncracked to war with. I'm aware, chat. I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm gonna do my best, okay? We played Miracles a few times pretty recently. I think the Witchbane Orb's gonna be too slow here. Like, this bridge doesn't really have text just yet, right? And like next turn I get 2 cards out of my hand. Like I'm taking 4 here down to 7. We could just die this turn even. We could just die this turn. And like if they have a... Ooh, there's a EE on top of our deck. If you check my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos always have deck lists in their description. So look for Blue-White Miracles on there. Oh, we can play EE for 0. Ooh, that's really good for us, actually. So I do this. EE for 0 doesn't do it, right? Oh, we can EE for 0, map for 1, Whir for that. I think we go to 3 here, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, we're going to 3. It ain't pretty, but it's the line, chat. We aren't excited about it, but it's the line. Go. We really need an Inventors Fair. We really need an Inventors Fair. Yep, we're gonna turn this into an Inventors Fair. That might actually be better even, right? No, I can do this next turn. Yeah, because I just want to get this out of my hand. I need to get cards out of my hand, chat. I need to get cards out of my hand. This is a card we can cast without taking damage. Holy shit, what are we getting with this? What are we getting with this? What do we think, chat? What are we getting with that card? I don't actually know. Fetched Bottled Cloister. Holy shit, it is. That is exactly what we're getting. Holy god, are we gonna be burned game 1? Holy dicks, chat. Is this happening? Is this the fucking lock? Are we doing it? I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Are we about to be burned game 1 with this deck? What is going on? Cast Demonic Tutor. Put that bitch into play. Your move. Oh god. What is even happening? They can't win anymore, right? There's like 0% chance they can win, right? Your move, Yugi boy. Wow. Wow. This is... Yes! Oh, shit! Well, so that certainly just happened. That was the thing. Alright, Sun Droplets, Spell Skites, get in my deck. Welding Jars, get in my deck. Padeem, get in my deck. What are we supposed to cut, chat? Sorcerous Spyglasses and Pithing Needles. How does it feel, Burn player? Can you taste it? Can you taste it? Is this an Aether Grid matchup? Is this an Aether Grid matchup? Yeah, I cut the cage. I cut all the obviously bad cards. Who else feels like the opponent is throwing their idol onto the trash? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna cut... I think we can cut some win conditions, right? If I'm bringing in the Ghirapurs, I can probably cut Tez and Crucible. I think I like this. I think I like this. If Tron Drazi is like bad Tron, is this like good affinity? Can I keep this? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. If your 5th match is the mirror, I quit. Playing this out proactively in case they have Eidolon. Maybe this card's too slow in this matchup. Maybe I'm supposed to trim some of the land searching type stuff. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Oh, I guess we have Ghirapur Aether Grid to clean that right up. Please have all 1 mana cards. Next turn I get to put Inventors Fair into play too. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I'm down a health. I should have put this into play this turn, right? Because like I didn't need red mana there. So the reason why I didn't play that out is because I'm an idiot. I missed it. So yeah, if I lose this game by 1 health, it's because I fucked it up. And they're probably going to keep casting 1 mana things just because... when we die at 0, right? So we're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 this turn and go to 8. I'm going to go Inventors Fair, Aether Grid, kill Grim Lavamancer. We could be at 9. I'm just going to try not to dwell on it. I'm going to dwell on it. I've met myself. Hopefully they just have all 1 mana things left in their hand from here on out. That's pretty good. Let's kill that dork. Could die this turn. They have Boros Charm, they kill us exactly dead. If they don't have Boros Charm, hopefully we will draw an untapped land to get to slam this Chalice of the Void. Alright, so we're going to 1 here. I think we're just dead at this point. We're going to go up to 2. And we're probably just dead to these things. Gonna be a little bit too slow here on the draw. Sun Droplet's a little too late. Oh, I didn't even have 3 artifacts either. Yep. Alright. I think these should be in my deck just because they get us Witchbane Orbs and stuff like that. I'm going to trim some maps. I'm going to trim Artificer's Intuition. Leave a map in. I guess Engineered Explosives is less slow on the play. This card's definitely better on the play. Seems fine in general. We can also play it out for 0. Maybe those are better than Tez. I don't want 2 Tez. Yeah, the E should definitely be in my deck. Let's do this. Yeah, E can help us empty our hand too. No, I think the grids are fine. Padim does seem kind of slow. Fair. God, this hand is the nut. Holy shit. We need some lands, but this is turn 1 Sun Droplet. Oh, we could have killed both their Swift Spears. Turn 1 Sun Droplet with Welding Jar backup, chat. Turn 1 Sun Droplet with into Ensnaring Bridge into Bottled Cloister. Anybody else salivating a little bit? Just me. I'm the only one who's salivating. Sorry about that. Well. I thought I knew what Modern was, but this format's a dark and terrifying place, chat. It's a dark and terrifying place. Your move, Yugi boy. Yeah, I'm gonna sack the Bauble on their turn. This turn 1 is not... Look, Mox Opal is a fair and balanced card that does things that should happen in Modern. Or it's completely unreasonable and bullshit. You know, you decide. Alright, 2 shots at a land here. Ding. Oh, yeah, just slide it in. Just ease it right on in there, chat. Just tap it in. Everybody just tap it in. It's legendary, right? Man, Goody, thank you very much for the 2-month Twitch Prime resubscription. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thank you. I have a Welding Jar to play around Smash, so I think I'd rather just use my mana for the turn. I think if we hit a land here, I'm going to Spell Skite before Bottled Cloister to play around Smash. After this league, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep clutching my control deck. I agree with you that if I didn't have the Welding Jar, I should play the Spell Skite there. Why is this working? That's the real question. Why is this allowed? Who thought this was a good idea to have be legal? Alright, I'm gonna play this out, and then next turn we can go float with Opal, play Bottled Cloister, just like take our middle fingers and point them to the sky. Just like blast off. Blast off in a blaze of glory. No! Oh my god. I mean, our league's free. Our league's free. It's not even. It's really frustrating. Software is so comically bad in so many ways. It's so comically bad in so many ways. I clicked on Welding Jar, it didn't do anything, so I clicked on it again, and then it registered both clicks, and Welding Jar targeted itself. And I even just restarted it too. It's using less than a gig of RAM. Yeah, when Magic Online bugs like that, I don't sit there. There's no point in me being frustrated and sitting there playing from behind. They'll refund my league, and I get to go on and move on with my next match rather than sitting there and being frustrated that Magic Online was a steaming pile of garbage. Like I clicked on the thing, it didn't change the targeting interface, so I clicked on it again thinking it didn't register the click. And then it registered both clicks simultaneously. What do you mean by real league? I love the people that are so desperate to just like deep throat Wizards of the Coast that they'll just be like, nah, brah, it's your fault the Magic Online interface was bad. The only difference between a competitive and a friendly league is that the friendly league prizes aren't super skewed. Yes, yep. Yeah, you can file for comp because Magic Online is garbage software. That is, in fact, a legal thing to do. I mean, we were just going to beat Burn, so... I'm going to play this out and see how that goes. Because the deck itself is 1-0 against Burn on the evening, so we're going to give it the old college best here and see how this goes. Yeah, the biggest thing is like a lot of things in Magic Online, when you like use them to target themselves, Magic Online has confirmation prompts like, did you want to sacrifice this to target itself? And it's like, well, no, a lot of the time, but like that one didn't have it. And like what a lot of people don't understand is, sure, I could wait longer in between every click and like lose time off my clock doing that, but a good user interface should also protect the user from mistakes like that could happen because Magic Online runs slowly. All right, what's our best route to victory here? No, sacrificing Welding Jar to target itself is a legal play. Technically, when you go through the process of casting a spell, the order is choosing targets, then paying costs. I think we're just going to die here pretty quickly. Next turn we go land, Whir for Bridge with 2 cards in my hand. That's probably too slow, right? It's probably just too slow. I think I Whir for Hexproof in response to the fetch. Well, now that I drew Mox Opal, that's actually an option. That's probably a fine option, actually. Yeah, now that we drew that, we Whir for Witchbane Orb in response to the fetch land. That seems fine. So opponent either misclicked or is watching the stream. Or they just smelled out the Witchbane Orb. Maybe I'm just supposed to do this on my turn proactively. I'm just supposed to have done this on my turn proactively. That's probably what should have happened. I mean, calling Arena Duels of the Planeswalkers 2.0 really isn't particularly fair in my opinion, because Duels of the Planeswalkers never actually supported Standard, it never had Draft, it never had a full Magic rules engine, and Arena is going to do all of those things. So I think it's disingenuous and dishonest if you understand how Arena's working and you're calling it Duels of the Planeswalkers. It's just like fundamentally different than Duels of the Planeswalkers in a number of very important ways. They just skip their combat step. Maybe they're just like clicking really quickly rather than ghosting. They definitely just skipped their combat step there. I have Arena. I just don't understand why I would want to play Arena. Am I cracking this map? Yeah, I'm probably cracking. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have cracked the map and gotten the gain health land, right? Yeah, I should have gotten Inventors Fair. We were talking about Arena and stuff. That's fine. This can't put Bridge into play yet, right? Oh, actually I can, right? I can, because I have this Mox Opal. Actually, I can. Yep. And that's the lock. Are we gonna beat Burn game 1 again? Is this fucking real? There's no way this is real, right? How do I actually win the game from here? I just get Tezzeret at some point, right? Well, I have this in play. Never mind. Go. No, I have Bottled Cloister, brah. It's fine. I have Bottled Cloister. It doesn't matter. It's a Whir of Invention. What is my Whir getting? What is my Whir getting? It's like Christmas. It can get whatever it wants. What is this even getting? Anything? Does it matter? It's getting like a welding jar? At some point, we'll draw Tolaria West or Ipnu or what's it called? Other things. Start ghost quartering myself. Yep, you're right, actually. This is game one, chat. This is game one. They don't have things like that. Do I cast this and go to 1? Yeah, that's fine, right? Alright, opponent. Welcome to Thunderdome. Population Ipnu Rivulet. So people that were wondering earlier, if you just came in, you're wondering, how does this deck win? The answer is, of course it wins with Ipnu Rivulet. Of course it wins with Ipnu Rivulet. Why would it win with anything else, chat? Why would you possibly need a win condition that isn't Ipnu Rivulet? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, yeah. Discard some cards, I guess. My hand goes to its hidey hole. I love that my hand going to the hidey hole every turn here. I don't need to find Tez, chat. My people, like, the Tezzeret is only in the deck as a 5th Whir. The only reason the Tezzeret's in here because it's an extra tutor. The win condition is this Ipnu Rivulet right here. I don't know why everybody thinks we need more win conditions than just this Ipnu Rivulet. Isn't Ipnu doing a great job? Isn't Ipnu just doing a bang-up job here? They're not 16 cards in their deck. Just, you know, are we having... Whenever my opponent's making us click through it, I'm just asking them, are we having fun yet every time? It's like, is this worth your time? Is your time worth this little? God, this deck's gonna be everywhere soon, isn't it? It feels like this deck is gonna be everywhere very, very soon. I'm buying it, Jeff. I might be everywhere. They're just playing stock burn. They're not giving up any information. I mean, the deck's like tutors inside tutors inside tutors, right? Is basically what it comes down to. Just wait. Alright, they're dead. Okay, welding jars, and you will have only yourself to blame. Ain't that the truth? All right, let's take out the obvious stinkers here. Crucible. I think EE's actually fine. I think these chalices are fine. Cut some expedition maps. I think Artificer's intuition's actually pretty slow. Yeah, I think Ghirapur's worth it. I think Ghirapur's worth it. I don't think I want Padim. He comes with a real cost of making Ensnaring Bridge worse if we don't have Bottled Cloister out already. Nah, I think I like both grids. I think I like both grids. We have 2 copies of Sun Droplet. How do we win without Crucible? Ghirapur Aether Grid. Ghirapur Aether Grid kills our opponent. Bob, we're beating Burn. We've beaten Burn in game 1 twice with this deck now. We've beaten Burn in 2 game 1s. This hand's a little slow, but I think it's pretty reasonable. My opponent just F6 their first turn. I guess I'll take a freebie after the last match. The conceal information's a joke line because obviously we're streaming for a bunch of people. That's the joke. redirect Riftbolt to this. Because getting to 5 is a lot more than getting to 4. No, I don't think quartering them is particularly valuable here. Whir is okay. We need some more blue mana, right? No, it's gaining 2 versus gaining 3. Heb. The mana's been fine. So, one of the things you need to remember about this mana base is that ghost quartering your own Darksteel Citadel is effectively a fetch land. Is one of the things that the mana base comes down to. I wore the owl suit until I was done playing the tournament, just like we talked about. When am I supposed to get here? Are you just supposed to ghost quarter myself? And then what am I worrying for? Am I just like getting Ensnaring Bridge? I think I want to get Cloister. Yeah, I think I want to get Cloister because it just lets me draw more cards. Because Cloister makes us more likely to find Bridge. The problem is I can't, without Bottled Cloister, I can't keep playing all my cards out, chat, because playing my cards out requires me to take damage from the Eidolon. It's part of the problem, chat. Oh, you know what? I should have played out the other Welding Jar there, so that way I could take the trigger and put counters on my Sun Droplet. That's definitely what should have happened there. Yeah, so I should have played the Welding Jar out because my Sun Droplet didn't actually gain me any health on this turn cycle. Double Sun Droplet does net gaining health, that is true. What does Tolaria West get? We're not open to smash. I have 2 welding jars, chat. I have 2 welding jars. We're not open to nothing. Not open to nothing. It's just Inventors Fair, right? I'm gonna cast this to put counters on my Sun Droplet. When is the answer not invent? Does this deck have a good bird matchup? This is so fucked up. This is... Oh, God. This is certainly a thing. Oh, I should never cut the Crucible because it gets Inventors Fair back. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, and this is basically the full lock, right? Well, I'm going to Thunderdome. There's... Oh, we can't win with the Ipnu in, right? We need a Tez or a Ghirapur Ether Grid. Decks like this would have played for Magic shriveling player base, right? Alright, what is this getting? There's not really anything very useful in here, right? I guess Chalice of the Void probably locks them out. Chalice of the Void on... I have a thing here. I didn't realize I had another Mox Opal there. There was no reason to play this out. Oh, I should have gotten another Sun Droplet. That would have been funny. I'm just gonna put this on 2. I don't need another Sun Droplet. This way they can't smash us either. Let go. That is modern staple Bottled Cloister right next to our Sun Droplet. Thank you very much. My opponent said GG's in chat 5 minutes ago, but didn't concede. Like, no one's ever obligated to concede, but that's one of my pet peeves. Like, if you're gonna say GG's, can you, like, actually concede the game? Otherwise, like, don't waste the characters. We have 2 Aether Grids and a Tezzeret in our deck, so we'll draw one of those at some point here. There's no always yes option for this. You're gonna take a 10-minute timeout for being a dick. There's no reason to say something rude about my opponent like that. There's a Ghirapur Ether Grid. Alright, got him. Got him. Look at that, we found a win condition. I'll have you know I've beaten this deck with Burn. Sure, I believe that. Look at that. After conceding a match to a punt, we played 5 matches in 2 hours with this deck. That's got to be some kind of record, right? Opponent said they have a Shattering Spree in their deck. Alright, sure. This deck's kind of fucking wild. It's... From a misery management standpoint, this deck is... this deck was a lot less frustrating to play than Lantern Control was. So... this is definitely a deck I would be willing to play again on stream as a donation deck list. So there is a difference. Not every Ensnaring Bridge deck is the same, and not having to manage the top card of their deck, definitely, like, and this deck has neat lines, and I enjoy toolboxes, and yeah, this deck is weird. The one question that I don't know the answer to, and this is, I feel like this is like the question if you want to play this deck and tune it, is the red splash for 2 Ghirapur Aether Grids in the sideboard the best possible splash you can have in this deck? So that's the question in my mind. Is this the best secondary color card I can play in this deck? And I don't know. That's something that I'd have to play a lot of games with and really get a feel for in different matchups and figure out, like, what is Ghirapur Aether Grid solving that other cards could or couldn't do. So I don't know the answer to that question, but that's the question I would be looking to answer, is like evaluating where is grid good? Are there other cards that could do that? What are the actual problems with this deck? But we definitely haven't played good against Stony Humans. Yeah, those both make sense. How do you rate the difficulty of playing this deck optimally? It's probably pretty hard. It's probably up there with decks like Amulet Bloom and stuff like that. Like, this deck has toolboxes for toolboxes for toolboxes for just, like, there's a lot of different directions that you tutor with in this deck. Project Swamp, run it back. I'm not running it back tonight. There's 0 chance I have the mental capacity to play this deck again in a second league right now. I will get it added to the donation queue. That being said, Anoronix is here. He hasn't been here for a while.